History's about to be made. What are you thinking about? What are you doing all the time? Because what you watch on TV does count. What you watch on your phone does count.
Because they truly are some of the best leaders in the land.
Nice. Let's do it. Hey, it's gonna be a great day, baby. Going to do a little talk to about 300 high school kids. Gonna fire them up. And hey, the knee is feeling better. Still on crutches. This is gonna be actually my first talk. You get McKenna, Brady, you're gonna see Dad's first talk on crutches. History's about to be made. Super excited to be heading down to USD here today for several reasons. Number one, man, it's gonna be great to go back to USD where I actually was an athletic trainer, was doing my hours to get my ATC before I even opened up Fitness Quest 10. This is when I was in grad school. You had to put in like 1,500 hours, and I spent over a year working down here, working toward that ATC. And then also, it's also where I got married here. So Mel and I spent some good times down here, a lot of great memories. In year 2001 is when we got married. And then today, with the talk, what's gonna be cool is, you know, it's a Sunday afternoon, and NFL football's on. It'd be easy for these kids not to show up. Man, my knee, it'd be easy for me not to show up, say my knee is bummed. And we're talking about impact here, we're talking about greatness. It's an opportunity, and you always gotta seize the opportunities to get better. And that's what I'm gonna talk about today. And lastly, what's really cool is when they asked me to come down here to speak for an hour, I wanted to have some of the people on my team that I'm trying to grow into leadership roles as well. And two of the guys that are going to be talking today, in Jesse Dietrick and Jeff Bristol, are two young men that are doing phenomenal things at Fitness Quest 10. And I always talk about leaders growing leaders. Leaders have to, you know, lead leaders. And Jesse Dietrick and Jeff Bristol are two extraordinary young men, and this is a great opportunity for them. I mean, they're going to have a chance for 10-15 minutes to share their story and to give some inspiration and motivation to these kids. These kids are from 7th grade on up to 12th grade, about 175 of those kids and their parents. So awesome opportunity to exist. I'm really excited for Jesse and Jeff as well, and it's going to be a great day, a great afternoon here at University of San Diego. It's getting close. I got a little weight on there. Got the posse in the house, baby. It's gonna be epic history here at USD. History's been made. I got married here. Now I'm giving my first talk on crutches here. I'm not gonna speak today. I'm gonna give you the mic. What do you think? Are you ready? You always gotta be ready with your keynote. Don't ever be asked and you don't have your keynote ready to go. Hey, if Brady bows out, do you want the opportunity to speak today?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, Katie, what's up? It's great to see you.
Thank you so much for having me here today, guys. I'm Jesse Dietrick. It's a privilege to be here with all of you today. So Peggy, president of this wonderful organization, thanks for having us out here. Now, we have so many hours throughout the day that we can control. When we get to school every single day, there's a lot in there that we can't control. You never know what's going to come up. But when you get home to when you go back to school, those are hours that you can control, and it's up to us to make sure that we maximize our own personal development during that time.
One more time for my man, Jesse. I can tell you what, me and this guy spend a lot of time together. When you go and start talking about people that you want to surround yourself with, it's people like that, because that guy makes me a better person every day. Hearing that story of my childhood and my upbringing and all the resources and everything I had right at my fingertips, I bet none of you guys out there could have guessed that I spent the majority of my 20s battling a major battle with alcohol and drugs that led me in and out of jails and rehabs for the majority of the decade. And I'm really lucky to be standing up here talking to you today and not to be dead or in prison. These choices that you're going to be making in this next, chapter of your life, be wise when you're making those decisions. I can make one promise to you, that each of you will face adversity or struggle at some point in your life.
because of the adversity I went through. I know that that didn't define me. I know that what defines me is the way that I now act today. How I use my experiences to carry the message on to other people. So just remember, it's going to be how you react to those challenges or adversities that come your way that ultimately defines you.
Now, what are you going to do to get your mind right? Every single day. What are you thinking about? What are you doing all the time? Because what you watch on TV does count. What you watch on your phone does count. Because your thoughts become your words become your flesh become your actions become your character, and your character ultimately becomes your legacy. Your legacy, who you are, how they remember you. All because of what you watch and what you think? Yup. So get your mind right.
Well, first of all, I've been very lucky to have had a lot of opportunities that have been created through working at Fitness Quest 10 and working with Todd Durkin. I'm just incredibly stoked to have, I know that a lot of people pay a lot of money and travel long distances and to come to Todd's live events and to, be a part of his mastermind, and, working at Fitness Quest 10 with him as my boss or mentor, it's been just, incredible learning experience. Ever since, I've been working there 7 years now. Over that time, I have the ability to kind of watch him and watch what he does, and, through Fitness Quest 10, different doors have opened up, like this today, for example. Coming to USD to speak to several hundred, high school students and their parents is something that, I'm really passionate about, especially given my experience, what I've gone through. I remember being in high school. I remember some of the decisions I made that led me down a certain path and really impacted me and my family. And now I'm in the opportunity through my work at Fitness Quest 10, through Todd, and the doors that are open through working with him, that I get to be able to give back to the community, share my story a little bit, and so yeah, it's a win-win.
Man, yeah, I've been following Todd, since I was in high school, really, and I remember my mom coming home with his book, and I just always looked up to him, and I was like, I want to do something like that someday, whether it's as a trainer, as a sports psychologist. I didn't know what it was, but I found myself out here in San Diego. I remember meeting Todd for the first time. I remember the atmosphere of Fitness Quest 10 and the way he carried himself, and the closer I got to him, the more I realized how much he believed in me. He actually believed in me. He believed that he sees maybe a little bit of greatness in me, and man, to have somebody of his caliber feel that way about you, it meant everything to me. That's why he's my biggest mentor. And for me, all I want to do is help find people's greatness and bring it out of them. It's all about paying it forward. Todd paid it forward to me, and it would mean the world for me to pay it forward to other kids like we did today. And that's what it's all about. Obviously we want to help them be healthier, more physically fit, eat right, but at the end of the day, it comes down to mindset. It comes down to cultivating an environment that the younger generations can grow. So I'm forever grateful for Todd just believing in me, being an unbelievable leader that I love to work for every single day, and I hope in some degree I can do that for some others.
All right, hey man, this is going to be a great day. I'm so fired up to just get deep, strategize, work on strategy of the Todd Durkin Mastermind group. I think whenever you step away and work on your business, you work on yourself, you go deep, you put things up on the wall, we get all these flip charts going. It's going to be a great day, and I want you to meet these awesome people right here. It's going to be a great day. It's great to see you guys. Let's go. First off, again, thank you guys for being here, because you guys are coming from all over the place. I was sitting there at the game last night, just feeling how fortunate we are that we have each other. And I think it was Jared, you said yesterday just to come together live. It was on your big five for the last 2 years to come together. Hey guys, I'm real blessed here at the Mastermind as we spend time with these coaches. I want you just to hear from some of these coaches, some of the finest leaders in the land. And I want you to listen to the love that you hear in their voices. I want you to hear the empathy, the compassion, the care, the genuine authenticity of each of them, because they truly are some of the best leaders in the land.
In the last 20 to 25 years of my career, I think the greatest lesson I've learned with regard to leadership is leaders have to walk their talk. Leaders must have integrity. You can only take somebody on a journey as far as you've traveled yourself. And I also think that often an understated aspect of leadership is you have to have the ability to be vulnerable. You've got to have the strength of vulnerability in order to, I think, draw the best connection with the people you're leading.
Leaders must work on their business not only to get better personally and professionally, so that they can also lead by example and show people and coach people how to do it.
I would say 3 qualities of a great leader are the ability to connect, the ability to commit, and the ability to care. They have to be able to connect with people if they're going to make any change and to be able to get into where somebody is and move them forward. They have to be able to commit to where the person is and commit to getting them to their next level, whatever that is for them. And they can't do that until they care.
I would say leaders are the ones who have the most influence on somebody like me, is somebody who's got energy, somebody that's got enthusiasm, somebody that has charisma, but they also have true life experiences, and and they are able to also lead from the heart. And when they lead from the heart and they let their people know that they care, then they can get more people to follow the message and ultimately the mission of where they're going.
Leaders have many qualities. Leaders that I look up to and admire have strength through vulnerability, courage to lead from behind. They show servant leadership. When I think of great leaders, I think of people like Mother Teresa, people who are out in the community doing acts of service and serving selflessly for a cause, and that cause and that why is so deeply rooted in who they are that it just oozes out of them. And that is why I'm in the Todd Durkin Mastermind, because that is what I feel like Todd is for the fitness industry and motivation and inspiration.
Leaders to me have dynamic personality, incredible energy, great focus, connectivity, I think, with clients and people. They really do shine above. Their heart and soul shines. I think it's just incredible to have people and to recognize leadership within people.
Hey, so there you have it. What an incredible, incredible experience of leadership. You saw a lot in this episode all about leadership, and I want you to think, where did you glean the most motivation, inspiration, or leadership tips and tactics that you can implement into your life today? Because I believe when you go deep in your mind, you go deep in your heart and your soul, and you continually condition yourself on all aspects to be your best. When you surround yourself with other fire-breathing dragons, when you're constantly reading, getting up in front of people and getting outside your comfort zone. You heard today from Jeff and Jesse when they were speaking. You saw Larry and Julie and I working on the business. You saw the Mastermind coaches and I really going deep and talking strategy. And I challenge you to go deep, deep as you possibly can, because the gifts that you've been blessed with are inside of you. Rip them out and they'll go amp up the world with energy and with impact. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out. Time to go lead, baby. Get your mind right, baby.